Hey everyone, I'm Sally, and this is All the Mod 7 to the Sky. Now, as you can see between episodes, I did build a basement kind of thing. I've done quite a bit between episodes actually, so I've built out this platform so it doesn't have the gaps in it anymore. And then if I go into flight mode, you can see I basically put a giant box on the bottom made out of concrete using the chipped mod. And then if I go a little bit further down, just to see underneath, it's the same. And this is glowstone. So I thought that was pretty cool. I will come back to that in a second because I don't want to die in the void. I did manage to get some mushrooms from my island over there, so I now have food. Well, more a source of leather, to be honest. But to get that leather, I also now have a mob farm, which is collecting XP in here. We have, I should probably turn my magnet off just so I don't pick up a lot of junk in my backpack that I now also have. But I can dump everything in here. Yeah, I made a mob farm to get XP mainly and more, Wilden wings so I can get leather easier because these just weren't spawning, but now they are spawning. But I am now using, baked potatoes as food, and I made a feeding upgrade so I don't have to think about food anymore, which is great. But yeah, I'll just show you in free cam mode how I've done this. It's a bit mental up here. I think I may have overdone it on the plates. I can't remember what the plates are called, but basically, what are they? Leprechaun creepers. St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. Yeah. So basically they spawn on here and then they zoom across and land in the water and then obviously flow down. But I may have overdone it, and as you can see, some of them end up spinning around for a little bit until they eventually hit a certain point and then end up dropping down. But it's fine. I can deal with that. It works better than water and just waiting for them to pathfind. And then down here we've got a, if I can show you, a mob masher from mob grinding utils and some more vector plates that funnel everything and pick everything up with the absorption hopper, which then puts the XP into here. This one is just here so I can dump everything out that I don't need so I don't end up losing XP. And then all the drops go into this ender chest, which is linked to that ender chest down there, which, if I remember to turn my jet back on, is then linked into the draw controller, which is just in there, and a chest which stores all my gems if I get any, and then everything else goes in the junk, and I filtered the gems out. It seems to be working, and I don't think you really get gems unless you actually personally attack mobs, but it's fine. I've got a few gems. And then I did go to the Twilight Forest and clear out that Hollow Hills, which I will also show you. Well, mostly clear out because my pickaxe died a few times, which is why I've got Unbreaking 5 and Efficiency 6. Just because I don't have mending yet, and I don't know how to get mending other than villagers. I don't really want to try and get a zombie villager to spawn in and then cure it. So if you guys do know how to get villagers other than zombie villagers, then that would be great. If I remember where my hole is. Yeah. Yeah. So now this area is a lot empty. Well, I say a lot emptier. It's not as empty as it could be because pickaxe durability and stuff, but I have got a lot more stuff now. A lot more coal, a lot more emeralds. Not emeralds. Copper, redstone, all the basic ores. And I did find some allthemodium. Yeah, so there's one there, which I can't get until I get netherite, and there's another strip. There's another strip there of 4, I believe. Yeah, 4. So that's good. There's probably some more in here as well that I haven't found yet. But we can get to that when I have either more efficient tools, well, not efficient, more unbreakable tools, and netherite. Created a create washer, just so I could make the concrete easier. It's just a basic create contraption where you use a water wheel to make it spin. I added a little bit more speed by doing, so there's a large gear there into a small gear, then another large gear into another small gear. To make it quicker, drop concrete in there, and then it just stores it in there, which is great. I also upgraded my furnace to an emerald furnace just to make it quicker to smelt everything that I got. This isn't even everything because I have already smelted down a lot of it. But because the fortune free, copper is no longer a problem. However, the wireless heater is not working very well here. How much XP? I have 19. If I move this over here, this is making more efficient power. Does that output it into there? Can I... what is it? It's output to the left, yes? Yes, okay, cool. And now I just need to link up my wireless heat thing into here again so it knows what it's doing. And we can start smelting again. Cool. It'll probably drain this very quickly, but it's fine. Just to get it boosted a little bit. Yeah, that's basically all I've done between episodes. I mean, it has been quite a lot. I did go to the Nether and get some blaze rods, which we will have to do again today to finish off the project that I want to do, which is automating my sieves. I need to make some actual sieves, meshes and stuff, but we can make that last because I don't need that right now. So I've been testing it in my creative world just to see how much power I actually need to run 6 hammers and 3 sieves, and this seems to be enough for now. Once I upgrade the actual hammers and stuff, so you can upgrade it with, I think it's X. Yeah, with these. So it makes it quicker, but it also uses a lot of power, so we will need better power production before I can upgrade it. I might be able to upgrade it a little bit, but we don't need to do that just yet. So I'm going to talk you through how I am building this kind of step at a time, because it's taken me a while to sort of figure out the best way to do it, and I could never find any sort of tutorial type things on YouTube, so I thought, why not make one? So starting with a golden cobble gen. Oh, actually, before I start, I have got some quests that I need to tick off. So I've made this, which means I get some more pipes, and I made an ender draw, and I get a gold upgrade, which I will, between episodes, I need to make probably copper upgrades for everything, just because once I start automating the ores and stuff, these will fill up very quickly. Well, quickly enough that it may cause an issue. Let's move them over there for now. Yeah, I did upgrade my drawers as well, so I've spread them out. I did edit the configs a little bit, so this draw controller now reaches 30 blocks in each direction, so I could have them on the walls like this. So this is everything I can get from sieving, plus some extra ores that will show up. These two will be items that I get from a sieve. I just haven't got them yet because I need a netherite or an emerald block. Emerald sieve for. And then these are all the mob drops. As you can see, I've got a lot of wild and wings now, so I've got like technically 462 leather, and then the basic ores and stuff, plus crops and things like that. And I have a lot of cobblestone. I know I probably didn't need to make another one, but I like the idea of having cobblestone just to build and things like that. But I may just get rid of this for now. But yeah, so to start off with, I've got a gold cobble gen just to make it quickly, so it keeps up with all the production of and sieving and everything that it needs to keep up with. We need these, and the tank, and then I have the wrench on me. And then next to that, I'm putting 2 superheating mechanism element things with 2 crucibles on top, and then whoops. And then if I can get this done, and then the cobblestone will go into here, creating lava. This is then going to go into a tank, so I have backup lava basically, because this does produce more lava than I need once the the magmatic dynamos get going. And then we need the magmatic dynamos. So 3 seems to work. It probably creates more power than is needed, but it means I can upgrade it sooner. Facing like so. And then pump the lava into there. And these should start creating power. Cool. Okay, so the next bit is to add some energy pipes in, I'm trying to remember now, this array? Yeah, like that. Because then we need 6 flux hammers, which we're going to put like this. So this one will end up creating dust. Actually, I might make it look a bit better. Let's rotate it so it's the dust on that side, then the sand, then the gravel. I should really turn my backpack pickup off as well because everything's going to go in there and I'm not going to know where it is. Yeah, so this one will create dust because it goes cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, and then sand to dust into a drawer. Same again, but stopping at sand and then just the gravel. And then we need 3 drawers, which is a good job I have some backup drawers because unfortunately, most of the times I've played with drawers, you need a drawer to turn into a framed drawer. But if you make a framed drawer, you just need iron nuggets and chests, and then depending on how much. So I do have a lot of drawers left over from the old system. But yeah, like this. And then on top of these guys, we need the ender drawers that will be linked to that one to then produce, to then add the cobblestone. Now, it took me ages to figure out how to link these up. So it's left click. So you left click on the drawer you want, and then you shift right click on the drawers that you want them to go to. And now you can see these guys are linked to that one, which is why we need a god generator, because otherwise it would, I think it produces 4 every so often or something. I can't remember the actual timings and stuff, but they were spreading out and not really going in. So I need to also update these so they can actually start producing the materials. Okay, so then after a couple of seconds, gravel should be first, hopefully, if everything's working. Yes, so gravel, dust is apparently quite quick, I don't know. And then the sand, I just want to check that all these are working. Yeah, cool. So then we should have sand in there. Great, so the last bit is to set up the sieves, which again is relatively straightforward. The foxes are being loud again. So the sieves need to be sort of, actually, no, that's wrong. No! Oh, okay, I'm gonna, hang on, let me find, I have some white concrete. Probably a good idea to have my magnet on actually, so that doesn't happen. Is it this one? Yes, and then it's one of these. Cool. Go down and fill it back in. Mainly because I know I'll fall through it. Yeah, so the sieves, so the hammers have an input in the top and output to the front, whereas the sieves input in the top and output to the bottom. So it makes it a little more complicated with putting the power underneath. So I have to put the power behind it. And the best way I've found to do that is like so. So now these sieves should have power. Yeah, the power's going up, as we can see. Under here, we will have ender drawers, like the one behind there, so that they will input into here, but it will be on a different setting so that we don't have overflow going into junk. I'd rather overflow just sort of back up kind of thing, because, I mean, we'll always need materials and things like that. And hence why I want to make a load of copper upgrades, because while I was watching Hypnotized, and he's doing the same series, and he's a lot further ahead than I am, but he gets a lot of comments asking why he doesn't just use different upgrades for the drawers. And if you look at the actual drawers, functional storage, you've got all the way up to netherite, which makes it like 32 times the block, 32 times the storage. But if you use 4 copper upgrades, I think you can get up to about 8 million resources, so in each drawer. And if I don't need more than 8 million, to be honest, so I'll probably only put 2 in each drawer for now. Which I think, so this one only has 1 in it, and I think it's on 32,000. I mean, this one's a little bit different because of the type of drawer. The redstone one goes up to 16k at the moment instead of the standard 2k. So that's probably all I really need for materials and stuff. But yeah, back to this. On top of these, we need to link up the mesh sieves, if I can talk, to the relevant drawers and then separate them just so they don't get all mixed up. And then we can start extracting them into the sieves. And then once we have a mesh and an output, this will start producing, which is what these are for. These are for the output. But yeah, that's basically it. It should keep up. Obviously, at the moment, we'll have a backfill of things because we don't have the inputs yet, which is why we are going to go to the nether today. Oh, I also got some new armor, which is pretty cool, and I need some new boots. This one we found last episode, but I found this one, which means magic damage is reduced and durability lasts a while. I have more health, which is why I have basically 2 rows of health now, which is even better. And then these trousers, which, again, more armor, a bit more health, and some speed. So I am speedy, if I can move. So I'm a little bit quicker than what you'd expect someone to be in Minecraft. So to finish this off, all we need is some meshes, which I have 25 iron meshes. I only need 3 now instead of 25. And I want to upgrade these guys to the emerald ones if I have enough. I might not have enough. I know I have enough. I might even have enough diamonds, you know, actually. Yeah, I don't have enough of either of these right now, so I can probably upgrade one of them. No, I can upgrade 2 of them, and I will use them for the gravel and the dust for now, just because... Whoops, I keep doing that. The problem with hiding it. Gravel will give me diamonds and emeralds, and that will solve my problems, and dust gives me redstone, which, I mean, I don't really need redstone right now, but it'll be useful at some point to have a lot of redstone, maybe. I don't know, it depends on how far I get with this pack, but I get some extra diamonds for that, actually. So now I have 2 instead of 1. To get this thing fully functional, we just need to add 3 ender chests along here, or maybe, I suppose, actually. While we are waiting, do I have a spare chest? I do have some spare chests. We might as well get producing some things, and maybe I can upgrade it before the end of this episode. I need 8 more wood. And then we're going to the nether to fight some blaze, which should be relatively straightforward. I only need, so it's 4 blaze rods per ender chest, so I need 16 blaze rods, which with looting 5 should be quite quick. Let's dump all this in here. The reason I have so many ender drawers is because the plan was to put the gravel, sand, dust into ender drawers and then have ender drawers on top, but I thought this is easier. I can use the ender drawers for something else at some point. Now it is time to go. Wait, I need to go into the nether. Time to go into the nether. Where apparently there is a lot more stuff. What do you have? You have a portal charm. I'm guessing these are just spawning because they can. Oh my days, there's like whole families of foxes, and I need to spawn proof this because I'm assuming the endermen are spawning on here. I didn't look at you, I'm sorry. Okay, flying away. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah, that's why I need to spawn proof it. But over here we have a blaze spawner and an enderman with a backpack who has disappeared. And yeah, let's just kill some enderman blaze and hopefully get some rods relatively quickly because I don't want to be here for very long because I will die. There we go, 16, going home. And then soon we can find a better way of getting blaze rods other than what I just did. You came back. You are here. I know that was a mistake. And that was a mistake. But if I go over here, I did make ender inhibitors, so they can't actually teleport when they're around me here. So that's great. But yeah, let's go down. Let's put everything away that I just collected. Am I full on rotten flesh? I am full on rotten flesh. Okay, well that can go in the bin at some. Yeah, I'll just bye-bye. Don't need it right now. And then let's make these ender drawers. Let's put all the singular stuff in first, because then I can just do this and this. This. And then I need a dye of some sort to separate it. I need something that gives me dye that's more than... There we go. Let's use... No, I can't use white. Let's use pink. Because I need 4 different types. So, instead of dumping these in here and these in here, let's... What did I just pick up that was on... Ah, I got Fluix Dust now. Nice. I think Fluix Dust was one of the things I was missing. I believe it is. Let's put that in there. And then we can... let's take the meshes out of here for now, just because I don't want to void anything accidentally. So they won't work now. And then I add a colour to the first one of each of these, so they are identical, so you can see all 3 of them open. So if I put that back in there, that back in there, and that back in there, we get a mixture of all of them. So they're all the same. And the final thing, I believe I can do that. I need my pickaxe to pick it back up. Yeah, cool. The final thing I need is some more of these, the pipe, wrench, and to get outside of here, I'm going to need to charge my jetpack again. This is why the other jetpacks are better, because they last a lot longer. There we go. Because now I need to go... Shh. Now I need to go back down here. And basically... Come on. Down. So, this doesn't... This would input into here. The only problem is where do I put it without affecting this? Because this has an upgrade in it to force it into the furthest one away, which is this one first. Then it goes into this one. So if I put the pipe... If I put it... I mean, I suppose you can't see here. So I may just do this. Let's put that there. I can still open it. And then let's put a pipe there. And hopefully... it will connect. So that shouldn't be going into here. No, it should be going into there. Because I believe the automatic distribution is the closest first, which would be that one, as opposed to going 3 into that one, and I need to get rid of that. Cool. So, we now have automated... What? I don't know where they're coming from. I'm guessing it goes... Oh, no, that's another problem now. It'll go from there into there and then back into there. That's going to be annoying. I mean, I suppose that's not a major issue. I can probably sort it out later at some point when I know what... Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that, and I've just lost an upgrade. Oh, no. I don't know what upgrade this was. Yeah, it was the... I don't know. Oh well, too late now. It's gone forever. Whatever it was, it's gone. Yeah, hopefully it won't cause too much of an issue, because this is going relatively slowly anyway. The mob farm, I should say, isn't that quick either. So yeah, this shouldn't be an issue, because as long as this one goes into here first and this doesn't store all the junk, then we should be fine. Hopefully. But yeah, oh, and I also added a auto feeder to that, but I don't think it works how I want it to. And I did have chickens, but somebody got in, and I don't think these guys can get out because of the ender inhibitor. But I'm gonna go downstairs because I just looked him in the face. Whoops. Come on. There we go. Wow, I got loads of stuff from him. I got a sword, I got a picker, I got... Yeah, cool. Okay, so I think that's everything I wanted to do today. This should slowly be filling up with stuff, so once I have enough, I can actually upgrade one of them to emerald now. And eventually... Yeah, I may tweak the back behind here a little bit more, just because I'm not 100% happy with how it is. Ideally, I don't want it to link anywhere near the trash can at all, but this isn't big enough to store all the junk I get with the mob farm, which I can probably turn off for a bit anyway. So yeah, I'll think about it and see what happens. Probably change it between episodes, and I will also add upgrades to all of these because I have a lot of copper, and to make the copper upgrade, yeah, that's fine. I also have a lot of spare drawers from the old storage system, so yeah. That's all for today's episode, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. My Discord is down in the description below if you want to join, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.